Good evening. Here is the news at 7. I am Akan Usen. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has vowed to ensure that the physical planning law of the state is fully activated to ensure complete audit of the immediate and remote cause of the fire inferno at Dosumu Market on Lagos Island and appropriate sanctions meted. The governor, who spoke with journalists after an assessment of the fire incident scene, which had engulfed 14 buildings, said more houses will be demolished as the state government will not tolerate disobedience to its physical planning laws and continued exposure of its citizens to avoidable danger. The governor, who engaged the stakeholders and victims of the fire incident, assured them of his administration's commitment to comfort them for their losses.
Thankfully, no lives have been lost, but you can see the amount of property that have been wasted. You can see the amount of people's assets, collateral damages that have been wasted. So this is a call to others outside there. Government will not shy away from its responsibility. We will come really hard. And I'm repeating, we will come really, really hard on structures, on properties that will not conform with our rules. We will bring them down.
Our correspondent Adiola Akindele reports that Governor Sanwo-Olu decried the way and manner residential infrastructure in the state had been converted to commercial operations. Meanwhile, trading activities remain suspended till further notice. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu says his administration will make Lagos, especially Badagry axis of the state, a tourist attraction. Governor Sanwo-Olu stated this after his visit to some historical sites in Badagry, Lagos West senatorial district of the state, accompanied by some of his cabinet members and lawmakers in the state.
I'm very impressed because it's actually wearing, a more cleaner road. We all came by road from Lagos, from all the way from Lagos Island, where we all worked together. And you could see that it took us just about an hour, 15 minutes from Lagos all the way driving here back to Badagry. So this is a journey that either will take 3 hours, 3.5 hours. We've experienced it ourselves, and in 1 hour, 15 minutes, we're in Badagry.
These sites include the Badagry Slave Market Museum International, Vlekete Shrine, Badagry Enslavement Gallery, Badagry Heritage Museum, first-story building built in 1842, and the state government chalet, among others. Our correspondent Adiola Akindele reports that Governor Sanwo-Olu also took a boat ride to the point of no return, where slaves were taken to different parts of the world. President Bola Tinubu and Lagos State Deputy Governor Obafemi Hamzat have enjoined Nigerians to sustain and preserve the good virtues of love, empathy, harmony, endurance, and sacrifice shown during the period of Ramadan beyond the holy month. The duo stated this after observing the Eid al-Fitr prayers, noting that though Ramadan has come and gone, the good deeds done during the holy month should be sustained and preserved by all. The president noted that Nigerians should be kind and cheerful givers and love the country better than any other country. Also, the Lagos State Deputy Governor Obafemi Hamzat admonished Nigerians continue the good deeds exhibited during the Ramadan fast beyond the holy month to continue to build a nation for the benefit of all. Hamzat said Muslims must show love and empathy to fellow Muslims, Christians, and unbelievers, adding that it is not for them to judge anyone, as the Prophet showed empathy to everybody. Lagos State government has stated that efforts towards restoring investors' confidence in the real estate sector, especially for those in the diaspora, are yielding positive results. The government maintained that issues of fake and dubious practitioners and other sharp practices in the sector are being frontally addressed by the present administration in the state in collaboration with relevant professional bodies in the industry. Special advisor to the state governor on housing, Barakat Odunuga Bakari, said Lasrera, the regulatory agency for the sector established by the state government, has been working hand in hand with the federal government's law enforcement agencies to combat fraudulent practices and arrest imposters in the sector. According to her, the establishment of the agency was aimed at restoring confidence, trust, and protecting the interests of both local and international investors in the state. She noted that since its establishment, Lasrera has taken significant steps towards promoting investment and development within the state's real estate sector. And that's all for the news at 7. Just before we go, your vehicle is not a strong room. Please keep your valuables out of the view of miscreants. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms on X, Traffic Radio 961, Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. On YouTube, subscribe and watch us live on our channel, Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website on www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration organized a forum for women across the 57 local government and local council development areas in the state with a view to enhancing their productivity and economic growth? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government's website. For contact with the newsroom, please send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. And that ends the news broadcast compiled by Adeswa Ejoyoka. I am Akan Usen. Thanks for listening and please stay safe.